And there it is. Huh. Hey, I want to tell you a story. It's been going on for quite a while now. It's quirky, yet grounded, and
chock full of misery.
And semantics keep me from categorizing it properly. Going back to the misery part though, this story begins in Platinum Earth. And here, where perspective itself unravels at the seams, we can take a direct look at it from this here puddle. Doesn't look like much, but first pools never do until you're capsized. Or until you pay attention to what it reflects. An empty, gray void. This was his life. All around he could see only darkness and a cold, empty space. The same was also true in his dreams, albeit a lot more literal. Although in those he would often hear a voice calling out to him from the darkness. It would always sound comforting, yet unfamiliar. And when he tried to reach out or listen, just as he was about to make out what the voice was saying, he'd wake up in a cold sweat. Now, somebody really hated the word orphanage, and not its derivative, because that someone named a massive chain of 1,000-floor tall buildings the Young Transitories for Orphans. Transitory is not the word I would use to describe a building that you could fit a whole city inside. Still, one of these buildings is where the subject of this particular story kept their worldly belongings in, as well as where they slept, and basically shared a room with way too many strangers, mostly other kids.
Huh. Nobody around.
Either way, this lonely child definitely needed a wash, and so did his clothes. As if in the wilds, he sneaks out, attempting to be inconspicuous. He heads to the busted-up industrial-grade washing machines they have that run on thermal power, making them very dangerous and quite outdated for Erdatus. From there, he goes to plug his brain into a machine that teaches them things.
These days our trash never shows up to class. Bet they can barely count.
But the way back is where things turn interesting, as this time, his hallway is filled with these stern psychotic junkies laying all over the floor.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
In the end, stepping on one of their ankles was like flipping a switch in their heads. Violence seemed to them like an alternative as easy and as meaningful as any other. Besides that, he could hear two other sets of footsteps approaching from the stairways behind him.
Hey, Didge! Look at these wretched dazers. I'd rather be addicted to an Anax than this rose shit.
You are addicted to your Anax.
Case in point, I still look zero as fuck. Hey, Haxer, get up. Where do you think you're going? I didn't say run. Name's Graham, and this spotlight over here is Luke.
My name's Mordred.
Alright, Mordred. Put your hands up. We're not helping a coward. Mr.
Sorry. Doing voices is not my forte. I wish the sound on these poles didn't sound like it was coming through water. I'll need some time to roam around and pretend I'll find some real water. Hopelessness is important for the mind to stay sharp. Have a bright day or a colorful night. An explosion that size could easily reach 5 kilometers.